What's your they had no idea who I was moment? My wife's family always treated me like the charity case she married out of pity. For 3 years, every family dinner was the same routine. Her father would pat my shoulder condescendingly and ask, "Still painting those little pictures, sport?" Her mother would stage whisper to relatives about how disappointing it must be to have a son-in-law who can't provide properly. Last Thanksgiving was the breaking point. I was setting up my easel in their garage, the only space they'd allow me to paint during our week-long visit, when my brother-in-law Marcus cornered me. "Listen, man," he said, "we're all worried about Sarah. She could have married that surgeon, Dr. Peterson. Instead, she's stuck supporting your hobby while living in that tiny apartment." I kept painting. "Sarah seems happy. She's too nice to say anything," Marcus continued. "But look around. This family has standards. Country club memberships, vacation homes, private schools for the kids. What can you offer her? Finger paintings?" That evening at dinner, the whole family gathered in their formal dining room. Crystal chandelier, fine china, the works. I sat quietly while they discussed stock portfolios and real estate investments. Then Sarah's Aunt Linda, a few glasses of wine deep, decided to get brutal. "Sarah, honey, when are you going to start thinking about your future? This starving artist thing is romantic in movies, but real life requires stability." She gestured toward me. "No offense, but painting isn't exactly a career path." "He works very hard," Sarah said quietly, but I could see the shame in her eyes. "I'm sure he does," her father interjected. "But Sarah, you're 28. If you want children, a house, security, well, time's ticking." The whole table went silent. Every eye was on me, waiting for my response to this family intervention. That's when my phone buzzed. I glanced down to see a text from my assistant. "Forbes article goes live in 1 hour. CNN wants you for tomorrow morning's show." I excused myself to the bathroom and called my publicist. "Margaret, I need you to send something to this address immediately." An hour later, the doorbell rang. Sarah's father answered to find a courier with an envelope marked "Urgent, time-sensitive materials." "What's this about?" he asked, returning to the dining room with the unopened envelope. I looked around the table, at Marcus with his smug expression, at Linda still holding her wine glass, at Sarah's parents who'd spent 3 years making me feel worthless. "That would be my Forbes interview materials," I said calmly. "The photographer needed family photos for the feature." "Forbes?" Marcus laughed. "What? Are they doing a piece on struggling artists?" I smiled and pulled out my phone, showing them the notification that had just appeared. "Forbes billionaire list update. Anonymous art collector revealed as tech mogul." The article opened with my photo, the same starving artist they'd been mocking for 3 years. "I sold my software company for $2.3 billion last month," I said as their faces went white. "I've been using a fake name and background because I wanted to know if Sarah loved me or my money." Sarah stared at me, mouth open. You're a billionaire?" "The painting isn't a hobby," I continued. "It's how I stay grounded. The tiny apartment? I own the building. And that surgeon Dr. Peterson you keep mentioning? He manages my investment portfolio." Marcus's wine glass slipped from his hand, shattering on their expensive hardwood floor. Linda started choking on her wine. Sarah's father opened and closed his mouth like a fish. "The family standards you mentioned?" I stood up slowly. "Country club memberships, vacation homes, private schools. I could buy this entire neighborhood before dessert." I kissed Sarah's forehead. "I'll be in the garage painting if anyone wants to apologize."